Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video we've got a pink and black set and I really wanted to incorporate this black glitter I have, so that's kind of why this set came about. I really wanted to use it and this is kind of the set I decided to create. So I picked up a few of my favorite pinks. As you can see, this one is from Cloud Beauty and this is my all-time favorite deep pinky purpley kind of color. Just almost like burgundy color. It's so beautiful. It's literally my absolute favorite for the winter kind of season. Here is a much more brighter pink, so I wanted two different shades of pink. This one is from Makartt, and then lastly a very dirty bottle indeed. Apologies for that one. I've had them for absolutely ages and they just get so yucky. I probably should spend some time cleaning my bottles, but girl doesn't have time for that. So that one was a black, as you probably could tell. So I'm starting off as usual with most likely a sugar nail. Normally, I don't know why, but I always find them the most easiest, the most fun to do. So I usually like to start off a set with it, and especially in today's set, since this nail was kind of my, almost you could say, inspiration, or the one nail that I was kind of going off from to create the rest of this set. So I actually got a Glitterbel mystery box, and in that mystery box I got this glitter and I really wanted to use it because it was a glitter I would not usually pick up, so I really wanted to challenge myself and create something. This is the glitter. I do have a video, it's already either up or will be coming up, like an unboxing of the mystery box, and I ended up getting the gel one. And yeah, this is the glitter I got and I think it's so beautiful. It's crazy fine. Like, this is the most finest glitter I have in my collection. It's absolutely beautiful. So pretty. And yeah, that's why I kind of like really wanted to challenge myself and see what I could do with it. So that's basically how this set came about. So I'm here just covering up a little area that I ended up missing, and this is what it's looking like. I'm going to pop it into the lamp. So now it's time to place down our base colors. So the first nail I'm playing about with is with that dark purpley, pinky, burgundy, God knows what's going on with that color, but it's honestly, it's my all-time favorite color. I'm just, as soon as I picked it up from my collection and I opened it, I just, it's almost like my love resurfaced again for this color. So we've got one nail that is fully that Cloud Beauty color, and then we'll have two nails that will be fully that pinky Makartt color, that super bright color, and then one of those nails we're going to leave plain, and that's because I decided to do a marble for that one. So we'll be using the Makartt, the Cloud Beauty, and the black gel polish all together to create a marble on that nail. So that's what I shall do. I believe I only showed you guys one layer of me actually applying the gel polish, and I did the second layer off camera with this set. I feel like it's a fairly usual thing with me now. I just do the second layers of camera. I just feel like sometimes these videos can be so long and I really don't want to bore you guys. So in case you guys do want to see me applying two coats, let me know. But I've got a pretty strong feeling you guys probably don't want to see two coats being applied. As you can see, I'm already running out of that pink. That bottle, you could say, is fairly small, and I've been using it fairly frequently. So here are two coats. As you can see already, they're so much more opaque and everything. I can't find my little plate, so I had to pick up just anything random, and I found this little, I don't know what they're called, little container for some glitter I had. So I flipped it over and I was using the back of it as a little like plate. So here I'm placing a line of each color. So I did the black first, then the darker pink color, and then lastly the lighter pink. And then with a dotting tool, I'm gonna smudge it all together, just creating that kind of marble effect on my little so-called plate. And then with a brush, I'm going to pick up that marble we just created and then very lightly place it onto the clear nail. So there's a variety of different ways of doing this. I'm not sure why I've been doing it the way I have been, but I've just been placing it on a bare nail. You can place it or float it on top of a base coat, or you can float on top of a blooming gel. If you do that method, it will really nicely bloom across the nail. Those lines won't be so harsh. And I usually like to do that when I am not intending to kind of make a marble across the whole nail. But since I am, I just didn't feel like it was necessary to do that because I'm kind of in control of the marble that way. And it's going to be fully covered anyway, so I don't kind of need it to bloom. That was at least my kind of way of thinking about it, and I'm looking at it now and I think it looks quite nice. So I don't feel like it's necessary, but if that's something you guys want to do, then absolutely, whatever works for you. Maybe it might also be depending on the gel polish. Maybe some gel polishes just look better marbled when it's on top of a base coat or a blooming gel. Not too sure, but that's kind of the way I decided to do it. But yeah, I'll probably in some future videos show all sorts of different ways. I have my days. Some days I want to do base coat, some days I want to do bloom and gel. It's just whatever floats my boat. But that's kind of what the marble's looking like, and I think it came out so nice. I do wish there was slightly less black in there, but never mind. So now we're working on one of our baby pinky colors, and here I'm trying my absolute hardest, I believe I do go off camera, to draw a line with that black gel polish going down the center of the nail. And then what you want to do is color in one of the sides. So here I decided to color in the right hand side. Obviously I decided to do it off camera, I'm so sorry. And it's now being cured, so I'm going in with that darker pinky color, and I'm taking my dotting tool and I'm just plopping a few dots on that pink side, and we are basically going to go ahead and do some animal prints on that side. So you're going to do those dots first, and then once it goes into the lamp and then comes back out, you're going to use the nail art brush to kind of outline those dots with the black to create the animal print effect. So what I usually like to do is do 2 lines kind of surrounding the dot on either side, kind of. So I try to you know, if one dot is from the right hand side, I'll try and do it on the left hand side next time. I'm just kind of not making it too identical, kind of. I hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm doing. And also because the pink line dots were so kind of far apart from each other, it did kind of leave that gap. So I decided to also go in and kind of, where there is a bit more of a gap than I wanted it to, I just popped a few black dots there and little like scribbles and stuff, and it kind of made it a bit more full and a bit more like there's more going on basically. So as you can see there, I'm just kind of trying to do these dots, and also I didn't really want those dots to be like proper dots. I was trying to like move my brush around to like make a very uneven, messy dot, so it's not too symmetrical and too like pretty. That makes sense. So I'm just gonna fill it up, and then it will go into the lamp probably for the like 50th time, because this poor nail has gone into there so many times. And then once it's finally cured, we'll be able to, I believe, top coat it. And then we are not done with this nail, because we will also need to go ahead with an unbelievable gel from Glitterbels, and we are going to do a line going down the middle of that nail. But until then, we are now going in with our matte top coat. This whole set is matte top coated, of course, excluding that glittered nail. And just to mention, because the glitter is so incredibly fine, it's so nice to sugar that nail, because I know that not everyone likes the rough effect of a nail when it's sugared. But honestly, guys, this nail is fairly smooth. It's not like anything of the other sugared nails I do, probably because of how fine it is, but it's absolutely amazing. It's not so, how would I call it? Maybe it's not so, yeah, catchy, and it also didn't make the nail any bulkier, if that makes sense, because sometimes I've noticed when using slightly thicker glitter, even though I still wouldn't class it as thick, but especially that whitey glitter I've been using quite often. If you watch me, you will know probably which glitter I'm talking about. But that one, when I place onto a nail, it does end up feeling a bit more thicker and grittier and stuff. But this glitter, oh my goodness, if they do that in like a whitey fine glitter, then I would for sure go and grab some. So here are the nails now cured, and they are nicely matted. I think they look amazing. So now it's time to go in with our unbelievable gel. So I've got this beautiful, it's not a gold, it's almost like a rose gold. And I am trying to go over that line where the pink and the gold meet, just because I felt like it was a bit too harsh for my liking. And I wanted it to kind of have that sparkly effect. I just felt like this nail needed that sparkle, and in person, this unbelievable gel just sparkles so much, so I felt like it really fitted in quite nicely there. And if you're not too sure about unbelievable gels, they do cure tack free, which is why I decided to matte top coat first and then pop that one on, because I wanted that glittery gel polish to sparkle whilst the rest of the background to be matte. So that's why we did it that way, and I was just messing about there trying to figure out what order to pop them in. So we are now working on our last nail. I decided to leave that dark pinky nail just how it is, and then for the light pink nail, I decided to of course go with some crystals, and I didn't do anything too fancy, just the standard swooshy effect. It's just kind of my go-to with these kind of nails because of how long they are. So although it gives me more opportunities to do nail art, when it comes to crystals, I almost lose myself. I just feel like there's too much space at that point to do anything. So here I'm just using some pinky crystals I had there. Both, all three of them are the same shape. And then I've got some 3 different size varieties of some clear crystals, and I'm just gonna mix and match them onto the nail. Of course, probably just using that same method where the middle is where the biggest crystals are, and then the further I go out from either side, the smaller the crystals are. So I'm going to follow that line. I do feel like I wish I used bigger crystals. I think I was trying to, but I couldn't find any. I'm not so sure where I popped them, because I for sure have bigger crystals, because I've done a similar set like this before, at least with the crystal nail where I did that little swoosh effect, and I definitely used larger clear crystals, so I'm not sure where they disappeared to. I'm sure they'll find them at some point. But yeah, so I had to work with what I had, so we decided to do a simple set, and I just really wanted to use those pinky crystals because I felt like they fitted in so nicely. So here are the final results. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!